Hi, Brendan here with another episode of Coach Gee TV. About this time last year, my wife bought a new computer. On the computer was chess. You could play chess against the computer. Well, really never played chess before. Started out and lost a lot to the computer. One interesting statistic on the computer was it kept track of how many games you played, how many games you won, how many games you drew a draw on. Well, here's the thing, as far as performance bias is concerned, if I was really concerned about what the world thought of me and there was really some incentive for me to keep my track record as far as a chess player is concerned secret, well, I could actually do that. Now, how could I do that? Here's the thing, performance bias in chess. I've played 1,340 games. I've played that many games. I've won a total of 150 games. So my winning percentage is 11.5%. So if you come back to me for a second, let's just say for the sake of argument, 11.5%, that's really not a good winning percentage. If I were a football coach and I only won 11% of my games, I'd be fired real quick. But if you come back here for a second, here's one of the things I learned about the chess game. There's what's called as a quit option or a surrender option. If I got to the point where I knew the computer was going to beat me, well, I could just quit the game and that would not get factored into my statistics. But again, I really don't care, so I'm showing you what are my winning percentages. What's my winning percentage here? If I owned a mutual fund company, that might be a little bit different. Here's the thing. Mutual funds, for the most part, they're sold on track records. People want to know, they gain confidence from, what's your track record? 5, 10, 15, 20 years. Are you the top 10? Are you the bottom 10? So forth. So as far as a mutual fund company is concerned, it's important to put forth before the public funds that have a really good track record. But here's the thing. There's a bit of a performance bias as far as these are concerned. And if the performance bias doesn't get factored into this track record, investors could be getting a really different picture from how well mutual fund companies are managing money. As of 2010, there had been 46,476 mutual funds created since 1923. Again, as of 2010, out of its original 46,000, there was only 27,542 still active. That means there's 18,934 funds that are no longer functioning. They've been killed off. Again, these funds have been killed. Here's the thing though, their performance, their track records are not factored into the numbers that the mutual fund companies create. So again, if I kill off the bad numbers, I don't necessarily know how good or how really bad the mutual fund companies are at managing money. Here's a number you never see. The worst 200 performing mutual funds, minus 77.7%. Why do we not see that? Come back here. They've been killed off. There's a bias here. The mutual fund companies don't want you to know how good or how bad they are at managing people's money. Come back here for a second. So again, performance bias. It exists in the mutual fund industry because there's an incentive for the mutual fund companies for you not to know how good or how really bad they are at managing people's money. Thank you.